What's up? This is the Casket, home of the Mercedes. You check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. We're doing a Casket review on a new Amazon Prime original show. This is the Runarounds, originally airing September 1st, 2025. It's currently October 2025. 8 episodes. This is a show about a bunch of teenagers that kind of have a band, but really, once they graduate high school, capitalize and flesh out that lineup, and then their goal by the end of the summer is to try to get signed so that they don't have to do all the other stuff that they've been planning on doing and instead focus on their dream, which is to be musicians. Really sick first season. I don't know if we're getting a second season. Very, very solid show. Like, this show is very solid. And I knew that it was going to be something special because I reacted to the trailer right before the release. And I got a ton of comments of people talking about how they check this out and whatever. It's so good. Apparently it's a real band. Apparently all these actors are actually the musicians in the real band, and they just kind of made a story around it because none of their real names are used, and like this isn't like the real, anything, but all the songs are real songs that apply to the story in which they're living. And I was hoping in the trailer that this was a period piece. It was set in whatever, because in the trailer you don't see a like a cell phone or any Instagram or social media until like almost the end of the trailer. But it is modern time. It's like 2025. That's when it's set. But it's a really solid show. It's surpassed all my expectations that I thought possible. I loved all the episodes. I loved all the original music. I loved all the storytelling and the character development, and every character felt super fleshed out, and everybody got like a lot of story and a lot of building. Obviously, I'm hoping that there's going to be I'm getting spam accounts. That's awesome on Twitch. I love spam. If you don't know, I stream these on Twitch and then upload them straight to YouTube because I just do everything no filter, straight to one take. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I'm hoping that there's a season 2 because a lot of these stories weren't fully finished. Like, you saw like a development in like this progression, but you didn't see like a satisfying conclusion to some of these relationships and some of these character progression stories. Like the one kid that like his mom is gone, like he doesn't know where his mom is. And like the whole show is him like coping with his mom's drug addiction and having to move out and making that work and trying to do all this stuff. And then at the end of the show, he goes to like get some stuff from his mom, because he's like, every once in a while he shows up at his mom's house to get stuff and has an interaction with her, the drug dealer or something. And the last time he shows up and the house is being turned over to be sold to someone else. So that was interesting. Wyatt. Neil's character was really cool, and you kind of get to the point of like like you have a lot of weird running in circles, romantic stuff going on, like relationship stuff, and finally you get to like the point that what they've been teasing at the entire time, and you get there, but it's like there, but it's not actualized. Everybody gets like really interesting storylines. Like Amanda's story was really good. Pete doesn't really get any like sort of fulfillment. It just seems like he's there to like play the dummy. Like he doesn't get like he's still going to college, I believe. So like there's no like full moment where every story is finished. The main story gets to the point where like his goal, like they get to the goal, which was to get signed. That was the goal, and that's where they get, and that's interesting. And it's funny because they don't get, there's like this whole big, obviously I'm doing spoiler stuff. Oh, I didn't even hit the freaking button. I haven't done reviews like this in forever. We're getting to this point where we're doing this whole spin around, and basically they meet with a producer. They think they're gonna get signed. They do this whole like wedding thing so they can perform in front of it. It's like one cover and one original, and that's what they get to do. And she wants the drummer to fill in for another band she has signed, but refuses to acknowledge the rest of the band. And she's like steadfast on that, stays on that the whole show until the end, when these other people that they're building, this other record label comes and does everything, sees everything, and then tells them, yeah, I don't want them, bye. And the girl that had been working for the A&R, and had been trying to get them signed with that place, basically goes up to the other lady and says, hey, I'll switch teams with you if you sign them. And she basically folds. And that was really surprising for me, because that was like, I'm like, oh, they're all screwed. Like she refused and has been refusing, been fighting against them the whole time. And the stunt that they pulled in the middle of that last performance kind of screwed their chance of being signed. And I'm like, is there going to be a season 2 because they don't get signed? But it worked out really good. It was a really good show, and I enjoyed every bit of this. The Runarounds, 4.8 out of 5 from me. That's my Casket rating on that. I thought it was very good. It is on Amazon Prime. I highly suggest, if you're into like alt rock, romance ballads, get into it. It's a really good show, really good music, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm hoping so. I really hope it gets a second season, because I'd love to see some of these stories continued. With that being said, guys, this is the Volcast Homeland Message. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. And remember to do me a massive favor. Stay lame.